In an effort to reduce and prevent sexual assaults on college campuses, the state is looking at changing the no means no to a yes means yes. Thanks for joining us tonight. In one of the largest surveys of its kind, nearly 1 in 4 women attending the University of Minnesota and other universities say they were victims of sexual assault.
State representatives are pushing a bill that would require a statewide affirmative consent policy at all universities in Minnesota in an effort to reduce that number. Valley News Team's Krista Baim looks into what this means for colleges like MSUM that has 4 reported sexual assaults this year already.
No means no, a more commonly known phrase when it comes to consensual sex. But a Minnesota state representative wants college campuses to adopt a more positive yes means yes policy to make consent more clear for students who aren't as prepared if they choose to engage in sexual activity.
I'm hearing way too many stories from young people, including my own daughters, that those rules of the road aren't clear.
The affirmative consent policy wouldn't require a signed form from 2 consenting students, but rather laying out what consent means, given by words or actions that can be redrawn at any time.
For a long, long time, the expectation is we don't proceed into sexual activity if someone says no. But if someone has had too much to drink, or they're asleep, or they're inexperienced, sometimes that no is not well expressed.
But some students question whether a bill would do anything to help.
What would be in the bill that can prevent it? Because what I would see, it would have to be a huge cultural change. It would have to be huge.
Murphy says the answer is to make what is now an uncomfortable topic for some more common, which is why she's traveling around the state. MSUM currently has an effective consent policy, one the school says is similar.
I think at the heart there's not a huge difference. It's really about getting consent, having consent, and that it's between the individuals who are having that sexual activity.
A topic that Murphy will continue to push in hopes it stretches far beyond a college campus. Krista Baim, Valley News Live.
The Minnesota bill failed this spring, but Murphy says she will push for it again in the next legislative session.